Yeah, well, I think they're motivated, right? They're actually telling the truth. They're kind of changing their mind. They're coming forward because they've actually seen the juxtaposition of what Donald Trump was able to achieve with a record-breaking economy, infrastructure, a focus on jobs here, not exporting the American dream. And people want that change. We were safer at home. We had a much stronger, more robust national security, foreign policy. We didn't have, Putin and the Chinese emboldened. We didn't have Kim Jong-un emboldened. We didn't have this mess that we're seeing with the terrorism with Hamas against Israel. So people want to go back to the way it was, and it'll be even better than ever. So for the people that are still asleep, Rumpelstiltskin, wake up. This primary is over. This is Trump's victory. He'll be taking that victory lap soon enough. We're seeing it in poll after poll. Wall Street Journal, CNN, NBC News, Des Moines Register, McLaughlin. Yeah. Donald Trump has all the momentum in this race, and he's continuing to thrive. And this is very good, by the way, Rob, for down ballot candidates as well, because Trump sets the tone from the top. When he's on the ticket, the base turns out. And that's what I expect to really mobilize our base, get out the vote, and get these new independent, libertarian voters, people that didn't vote last time, to turn out. I think people want a, change of order in a magnitude like we've never seen before, and it really is benefiting and inuring to the benefit of Donald Trump.
Yeah, as the polls look pretty good, the fear mongering, as we knew would happen, just gets louder and louder. If you turn on any of the cable news right now, it's just they are in a complete panic over what happens if Trump gets back in. This is Obama's Attorney General Eric Holder.
Yeah, they've got their shrinks on speed dial, Rob.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just want to play this real quick. This is Eric Holder. This is the guy who called himself Obama's wingman when he was the Attorney General of the United States. You're not allowed to say things like that. This is a guy who did nothing when the IRS targeted conservative groups. He's now claiming Trump's second term will be a dictatorship. Take a listen.
If the president told a compliant attorney general, I don't like what this congressman said about me or did about me, did to me over the course of the last 2-3 years, whatever, open an investigation on that person. That attorney general could tell a compliant United States attorney to do just that. If you've got the full weight of the Justice Department, the full weight of the presidency, the full weight of the FBI focusing on somebody like that, that can be extremely damaging to not only that person individually, but to our democracy writ large.
Yeah, and he ought to know, Rob. He ought to know, because he was the most political, weaponized attorney general in United States political history. He was the left and right arm, the machine gun of Barack Obama, and that man should have been jailed or brought up on charges for what he did. This is fear-mongering. They've all tried to say it. They're trying to do anything they can to suppress voters from going out and supporting Donald Trump. That is not going to happen. Donald Trump is a man who respects the law, is going to follow it, and is going to make sure that he has people who aren't political hacks in positions of power, and restore the integrity for our governmental institutions, DOJ, FBI, CIA, and the like. That's what you can expect from Donald Trump.
They're so terrified of... They're so scared that this little world they've created for themselves is going to collapse if somebody gets in there and begins dismantling and starts making this machine kind of work for the people again. They're so scared of that. It's so obvious. It takes a long time to kind of get people to that point where you can understand it. But once you get there, and once you come to that realization that they really just have their own little world, and they're very, very scared somebody's going to come along and shake that up because they don't want that to happen. You've got Hillary now out there all in on Joe Biden. She's going to help him campaign. She's going to do everything in her power. How sweet would it be for Trump to be able to beat Biden and Hillary combined in 2024 as they work together to try and take him down?
Oh, absolutely. And you know from before, Hillary could not wait to get rid of Joe Biden, okay? Now all of a sudden they're weirdo bedfellows. Please, no one's fooled by these two, okay? They're like the Monster Mash. They're freaks. And for those of you that are afraid, and don't be afraid, hide under your covers, call your mom, call your psychiatrist. Change is coming. Trump's coming in. He's running away with the primary. I cannot wait. It's less than a year away. We're going to take our country back. That's happening. Facts. So deal with it however you will.